What we noticed in Paige is she wasn't keeping up with the work in grade 1. Spelling was a problem, math was a problem, pretty much everything was a problem. So we had her assessed and she was diagnosed with visual and auditory processing disorder. And that led us to try to seek alternate methods of therapy, and this is what brought us to the neurological development therapy, which we're doing here.
Okay.
Well, in school, Paige had some problems with spelling, mathematics, printing, reading, and really what's improved, if I look at each subject that she's taking, she's done tremendously well in spelling. There was a time when it was a modified curriculum that she was in, and as opposed to the other class. So she was separate from them, and where the class would get 10 spelling words, she would get 5, and they would be different words. Now there's nothing modified for her. Absolutely everything is up to standard where the rest of the class is. She now gets 9 or 10 out of 10 on a regular, consistent basis, and has probably for the last probably 2.5 months. Her math skills, they have something called mad minutes, where they have to do as many addition and subtraction questions in a minute as possible. She used to get 2, maybe 3 in a minute. She can now get 10, 12, 13 sometimes, and gets most of them right. Her printing has dramatically improved. Her spelling is amazing.
And her self-confidence.
Her self-confidence. She's become considerably more assertive. Something that we have to learn to manage, but it's a good thing because she was very passive. And so, we've seen nothing but wonderful improvements in her all around. Her character, her ability to focus at school, her ability even to focus at home, to take direction that much better, and to convey her own feelings better. So yeah, it's remarkable what this therapy has done.
Well, first I would say that my parents, Paige's grandparents, have seen an incredible improvement in Paige. One of the things my dad always comments on is how previous to the therapy she wouldn't talk very much on the phone, and now she takes the phone and runs away and talks to my dad for a long time. So even her speech and her ability to express herself using the telephone to my father has improved. Her self-confidence, he's noted, and just how eager and adventurous she is to do things has improved. One of my best friends is a school teacher and used to tutor Paige, and she can't believe the improvements in her. She's just amazed at how far she's come.
Yeah, Paige is a grade 1 teacher. She commented that she's never seen as drastic an improvement in any child in such a short period of time.
Yep.
And as I had mentioned earlier, there is nothing modified for Paige now. She's totally up to grade 1 standard where she should be, and nothing is done special for her. She's very, very outgoing, more so than she's ever been. She's always been a little bit passive, but as Donna had mentioned, very adventuresome, wants to try new things, willing to take a few chances and risks. And we've had to learn how to adjust ourselves to all of that, because that presents some new issues for us in terms of parenting. And so now we have to manage these things, and we have to recognize them when they do show up or crop up. And so it's a learning process for us, a bit of a learning curve for us, but we're very excited. She's almost like an entirely different person than she used to be. And so we're very pleased with the way all of this has improved just her as a person.
Another thing that we've noticed that is really important is before therapy, and even partway during the beginning of it, if Paige had to tackle anything new, even a birthday party of a friend she knew really, really well, she would get extremely anxious to the point where she would cock her head to the side, get nauseous, panic cries, almost like mini panic attacks. And she just couldn't handle any new situation. Even if there was a new classmate being introduced to her class, that caused her a lot of anxiety for weeks. But I can honestly say that since we've started this, we've gone past, I think, 50 sessions now, that I haven't seen it to any degree. In fact, we attend a theater group, and she was chosen out of the audience the last play we went to go on stage.
That's right.
And play a part in a children's production, just randomly. And I can tell you that last year she would have cried, vomited, and not gone up stage at all. She ran onto the stage. They put a costume on her, and she played the queen in Sleeping Beauty through the whole production, and still talks about it. And to me, that was a clear indication of not only the academic benefits, but the emotional benefits of this program, especially for our daughter. It's amazing, truly, the change in her.